So hi everybody, Bridget Wills. This is Mat Pilates and it's April 3rd. How is it April already? Let's hope this month just moves along, everything gets great right away, really quickly, and we flatten the curve, right? So today we're not going to be using any weights, any props. It's just going to be strictly Mat Pilates. And we are going to start standing. So you can go ahead and stand up with me. Back up. You're going to notice I do have something on my feet because my feet have been cramping, so I'm hoping this will help a little bit. We're going to start with our relaxing breath. It's the end of the week, so let's make sure we're breathing. Have a slight bend in your knees, so I'm not tightening my legs, I just have a slight bend, wrapping my hands around my ribs. And we're going to feel our ribs expand and contract. So take a nice deep inhale, feel them expand, and let that air out. The ribs are coming together. Do that again. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And go at your own pace right now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let's do 2 with the 4 counts in. You're gonna breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Kind of wiggle out your body. Wiggle it out. All right, so now we're gonna start with just a roll down. So you're gonna start from the top of your head. Think about your chin to chest, rolling down each vertebra at a time, rolling all the way down, keeping your neck looking towards your body so that you make sure your neck is nice and relaxed. Bend your knees when you need to. Hold it here. Now start pressing into your heels to roll up. Keep that curve in your spine as you roll up, pelvis tucked. Sending that booty down, and the top of your head is the last to come up. So I'm gonna look from the side just so you can kind of see it. So we're starting top of the head, chin to chest, roll down. Nice roll down. Hollowing out, keeping that neck down. As you're down here, just let your arms kind of lay there. Make sure your head is loose, so kind of nod it or go side to side. And start to send it up. Press into your heels. Keep your core nice and tight as you stack your spine. Make sure your head does not come up until the very last second. Hold here. We're just holding so that we make sure we don't get dizzy. Last time, let's go ahead and go down for 8 counts and start in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like any dance teacher, Pilates instructor, one more time never means one more time. We're gonna do it again. Same counts, here we go. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press into heels up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, so that should get your blood moving a little bit. Let's take our arms out and cross, out and cross. This is loose movement. It's not choreographed. Nobody really cares. This is just to get your blood moving. If you know me at all, you know I'd be a little bit more graceful doing this if it wasn't just a warm-up. 2 more to each side. That's 1. That's 2. Good job. All right, we're going to be going down to the floor now, but I have to change my computer, so just hold 1 second. All right, come on down. All right. So, first things we're going to do are, we're going to do our arms. So again, you can do weights if you want, soup cans, whatever. I'm just not today. Okay, I'm going to take it easy. So, at any time any of this starts to feel like, okay, I'm not in alignment, or this is getting hard, either lower your legs or just do what feels right to you, okay? So we're going to come on down to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale. Tighten that core. Lift your legs up in tabletop. Good. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our arms all the way up and all the way down. And up and down. Keep going. Up and down. I'm counting with my fingers today. Down. So I don't lose count, because I found I'm really good at that. Keep going. Up and down. Up and down. Tight core. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. And again, if you have to drop your legs down in between, that's fine. Next thing we're going to do are our arm circles. So I want you to think we're not going past our ears. We're only going to stay up, facing the ceiling for both of them, okay? Take your legs up in the tabletop, tight core. Check in with your neck. Make sure you're not extending it. Should be nice and relaxed. So we're taking our arms up, out to a T, down, around. Up to the ceiling, out, down, around, and up. Good, keep going. This is 4, according to my fingers. This is 5. Keep going. Out, down, around, and up. Out, down, around, and up. Out, down, around, and up. I think I might have missed a finger, but that's okay. Last one. Now reverse it without thinking about it. So going down, out to a T, up and around. Make sure you don't go past your ears. Down, out to a T, and up. 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 Down to a T, and up. Down to a T, and up. Down to a T, and up. 2 more. Down to a T, and up. Last one. Down to a T, and up. Good. Drop your legs if you need to. Next thing we're going to do is, we did that. We've got hug a tree. So, legs up in a tabletop, always. Arms are out to the side with a slight bend. We're going to lift them up and down. Up and down. Check in with your neck. And down. Make sure your core is nice and tight. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Now we're going to do triceps. So a little bit different without weights, but we're going to put our palms facing up to the ceiling, legs up in the tabletop, and we're just going to bend. Actually, this is bicep, I'm sorry. Palms are down. Come up and down. Up and down. Think about squeezing. That's 4. 5. Keep going. up, 2 more, up. That's your last one. Good. Now, if you're still working on your core might be burning by now, and that's okay. Now we're going to take our arms. We're going to basically make our palms face our body. Tuck that pelvis, tight core, legs up in a tabletop. We're going to kind of levitate them a little bit above the mat. We're going to take our arms out to a T and squeeze them in. Out, squeeze them in. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Doing good. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. 2 more. Out, squeeze in. Out, squeeze in. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Now let's actually do those biceps that I accidentally talked about. All right. So palms are facing up. Legs up in the tabletop. We're just going to bend and extend. I'm going to make a fist and extend. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Got 2 more. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. Good. So a little bit easier without weights, but still, you're still getting the core workout. All right, so now we're going into our Pilates 100. Let's just get it over with, right? So one thing I want to show, because I know we have some beginners on here. I always say I call the legs first, chin to chest, roll up, and then start pumping. If you're finding that you're really struggling through this, you can keep your legs down and just go chin to chest, roll up, and pump from here if you need to, okay? That's where I'm gonna go today. Just kidding. We'll see. If you have to come down to this position, that's fine. If you want it to be harder, you can extend your legs. If you're like Bridgid, that's still super easy. You can, when I say in, you can bring your knees in, and when I say out, you can take your legs out. That's super extra, but if you can do it, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. You got it. All right, so legs up in the tabletop, chin to chest. Come on up and start pumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 4, 5. Out. 2, 4, 5. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 4, 5. 7, 4, 5. Out. 4, 5. 8. Out. 2, 3, 4. 9. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Good job. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Good. Great. We're just going to do a few things with our legs in this position because we're going to do more while we're on the floor on our sides, okay? So we're going to do leg lowers and lifts. All right. So we're going to take our legs up one at a time. Or if you want to do both at the same time, it's fine. I'm going to lower mine just a little bit so I can actually have mine extended. My hands are down. If you want them here in your core, that's totally fine too. I don't want you to do this thing where you put them underneath you because that's like a completely different workout, okay? So you're going to lower your legs until you feel like your body needs to pop, and then you're going to come up nice and controlled. So again, make sure you're not lifting your booty up. And when you go down, you want to make sure that you don't overextend your body. So short range of motion. Here we go. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. Lower. And lift. 4 more. 4. And lift. 3. And lift. This is 2. Last one, lower and lift. Good job. Bring your legs in. Good, now we're gonna do our single leg circles. So we've done these before. You're gonna drop both your feet, send those legs out nice and long. So it's really easy to flop right here, okay? I don't want you to do that, even though I know we might feel like we want to. I want you to be nice and long. So in order to do so, I'm making sure my shoulders are down, my arms are facing down, core is nice and tight. I'm going to point one foot, take the other leg up as far as you can. Okay, you're going to cross it over your body, go down, around, and up. It's all about keeping the pelvis stable, so keep that core nice and tight. Down, around, and up. Good, keep going. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Last one, down, around, and up. Now reverse it. Out, down, cross it, up, out, down, cross it, up, out, down, cross it, up. Keep that pelvis stable, core nice and tight. Last one, out, down, around, and up. Good, and bend that knee in. Good, take that leg out nice and long and point it. Tighten your core. Take the other leg up. We're gonna cross first over that body. Here we go, and cross, down, around, and up. Tight core, keeping that pelvis stable. That's 2. Cross, down, around, and up. Cross, down, around, and up. Last one, cross, down, around, and up. Reverse it. Out, down, around, and up. Out, down, around, and up. Out, down, around, and up. 2 more. Out, down, around, and up. Last one. Out, down, around, and up. Good. Bring that leg in. So next thing we're going to do is called single leg stretch. So it actually is a core workout, but it will give you a little bit of stretch. And if you need to, you can do this with your head down. You can also put your head down for a hot second and come back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm trying to think about your neck being nice and long. And we're going to do chin to chest. Go ahead and bring both your legs in. Keep a hold of your right leg and send your other leg out. You've seen this before. My hands are right here, okay? They're not underneath. They're not doing anything funky. They're just right here. And then we're going to switch it. Good, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. So this is where you could also lower your head if you needed to. Switch, and switch. Good. Really feel that stretch of the long foot, bringing your leg in towards you, the opposite. And switch, and switch. Switch, and switch. Tighten that core. Switch, and switch. 2 more. Switch, and switch. Last set. Switch, and switch. Good. And lower down nice and slowly. Whew. All right, so the next one, it's actually called a double leg stretch. Throw that out the window. I like to think of it as, okay, I'm making a Y with my body. I'm going to show it to you first. No need to do it with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll up into a little ball, just like we did before. Now I'm going to send my legs out straight together. My arms are going to come out. Then I'm just going to scoop my arms around to bring my legs in. I am trying to stay up with my neck up the whole time. If you ever need to take your neck down, it's okay. All right, you ready? So go ahead and do chin to chest. Roll up, curl up into that little ball. Here we go. Legs and arms go out, Arms go around and in. Out, around and in. Good. Out, around and in. Out, around and in. Keep going. Out, around and in. Out, around and in. Out, around and in. Last one. Out, around and in. Good. Lower that neck down. Good job. You can see I lowered my neck. I was having trouble talking while I was doing it. All right, now we're going to do some bridging. Now, this is an extreme bridging, okay? This is just to get the lower back and your pelvis moving a little bit. So right now we're going to do some hinging. So really feel your feet on the ground. They're about hip width apart, so my feet are not together. They're about hip width apart. My hands are down. I want you to think about tilting your pelvis so that you make a space between the mat and your lower back. Good, now tuck your pelvis the other way so that you really feel your back into the mat. Do that again. Press it forward so you have that hole. Tuck it. You could do that one more time. Forward. And tuck it. Good. So to bridge, come back to just a neutral pelvis. We're going to start with tucking your pelvis. Then we're going to tighten our core, press into those heels, come up as high as we can, hold it for a second, and lower down one vertebra at a time. We're going to take 8 counts to lower. So I could feel the bottom half of my spine connecting to the mat. That was the whole point of shifting our pelvis. That's usually where people have the issue. So I really want you to think about each vertebra, not the top part and then down, okay? How are you going to do that? You're going to keep your core nice and tight and breathe, okay? So here we go. Tilt that pelvis, tighten that core, press into those heels. Come on up, hold it here for a second. Make sure your core is nice and tight. And start to lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So right around that 2, 1 is that lower spine melting into the mat. And do that again. Tilt that pelvis, core nice and tight. Keep rolling up through your spine. Come up just as tall as you can. Don't force it. You can see my neck is still nice and long. I'm pressing in to the mat with my heels, okay? Here we go, lowering down and nice tight core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And then you come to a neutral spine. Last time. Here we go. Sorry, I had to pop my knee. Okay. Tight core. Tilt the pelvis up. Here we go. Lift up. Hold it here. Keep holding. And start to lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. I hope you felt your spine start to melt into the mat. That's the whole point. If not, you're going to get there. It's just body awareness, pelvis, breath, all the things. All right. Now we're going to do some roll-ups. You've done these before with me. So go ahead and take your legs out nice and long. Feet are flexed. My legs are a little bit wider than hip width, I think. Yeah, depends on how wide your hips are. I have wide hips, so you just want to make sure that your legs are not together. Take your arms out nice and long above you. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale here without coming up. And you're gonna inhale, exhale. Come on up to sitting. Good, you're gonna stretch forward and then sit up. Good. Now we're gonna lower down for 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing with your neck, back, everything. Make sure the middle half of your back and your neck don't just come down in one piece. Try and melt it. How are you gonna do that? Breath and your core, okay? If you're still struggling with this, bend your knees. It's okay. You're gonna get there. And what's gonna help you is blowing that air out. Make it audible, okay? You're muted on here. If anybody around you has a problem with it, you tell them, Bridget's gonna come find them. Okay? So a nice deep inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Good, stretch forward. And sit up. Lower down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms back. Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Good. Stretch forward. And come up. Now with me, I'm going a little bit further each time. I'm not Susie flexible, but this is a good stretch for me. Go ahead and lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we've got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good, reach forward. And sit up. Good, lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one, inhale. And we are gonna come back down, exhale. Reach forward. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna do 2 a little bit harder. Just 2. We're gonna take our arms up to the ceiling. Okay? Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Reach forward. Sit up nice and tall. Lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Before we start the next one, if you're struggling with this, what I'm doing is when I'm coming up, I'm thinking about hollowing out my belly, tightening my core, blowing all the air out so we're almost in this C shape of our body with our pelvis. Okay? I know it's easier said than done. Than fun. Good, Bridgid. But just try it. Flex those feet. Here we go. Inhale. Think about that breath well out. Reach forward. Sit up. Lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms down. Very good. All right, we're actually gonna lay on our bellies now. And I'm gonna check the time. Goodness, time flies when you're having fun, huh? All right, so for this one, you're gonna put your hands over each other and you're gonna put your forehead on your hands. Like so, okay? I'm gonna turn my head so you can actually hear me, not so it's muffled. I'm gonna turn my legs out so my heels are touching, okay? What's gonna happen is I'm gonna lift up and I'm gonna be beating my heels together. I'm not lifting up here, it's just my legs, okay? Here we go. Head is on our hands. It's gonna stay there. Heels are turned out. Go ahead and lift up and beat your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, lower down. Good, now I want you to do the same thing, but point your feet. Lift up and beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower down. Good. Now we're going to keep our heads connected to our hands, and we're going to try and lift up. So I'm going to show you if you need to turn. If you need to turn towards the camera, that's okay. So I'm going to think about pressing my legs down, just lifting up and lowering down. If this bothers your back too, don't do it or do it smaller, okay? Here we go. Head is staying on the hands as I think about being nice and long and extending up and lowering down. Again, extend up and lower down. 2 more times. Extend up and lower down. Extend up and lower down. Good job. All right. Now we're going to lay on our side. Now, because of timing, we may have to miss out in plank. I'm very sorry. I know you're all sad about it. So for these side things, if this bothers you, you can lay your head on your arm. It's okay. All right? So I want you to think, if you do have a mat, try and move to the back of the mat, and then your legs are going to come forward a little bit towards the front edge of the mat. That's if you have a mat. If you have a circle, if you can think of a square around your body, think of that. Think about being back and then taking your legs forward a little bit. My hips are still stacked, okay? So one on top of the other. I'm not lying forward, I'm not lying back. They're still stacked. My supporting arm is here. Flex your feet. Take one leg up, and we're going to take it forward and back without shifting our pelvis. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. You've got 2 more. Forward and back. Last one. Forward and back. Good. Now stack your legs. Turn your top leg up. So what we're going to do is we're going to point our foot. We're going to take our leg up, and as we come down, we're going to flex our foot. Now again, I'm not doing any wonky stuff with my pelvis, okay? So point that foot. Here we go. Up and down. Point it up, flex down. Point up, flex down. Point up, flex down. 2 more. Point up, flex down. Last one. Point up, flex down. Good. Keep your leg turned out. Now we're going to do little circles. I'm going to show you what they're going to look like. We're going to think about beating our heels together, okay? Here we go. And we're doing 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse that circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Take that top leg. Put it in front of you. Now we're just going to lift that back leg, that bottom leg. Here you go. Lift and down. Lift. 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 2 more. Lift. Last one. Lift. Good. Take those legs out nice and long. Go ahead and bend them in to do clam. Here we go. Open and close. 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 Last one. Open and close. Good. In that clam position. So my knees are together, feet are together. I'm going to think about dipping those knees forward, but I'm still staying lifted. Okay. Now we're going to open and close from there, keeping those heels together. And close, open and close, open and close, open and close. 2 more. Open and close, open and close. Good. Take your legs out long. Go ahead and lay on your back. That leg you were just working. So for me, it was my right leg. I'm going to bend the opposite leg. Take that leg across. So my knee is out to the side. I'm going to bring my leg in and stretch it.
You can have your legs, or your arms through or over, just pulling on this. It doesn't matter, just as long as you're feeling that stretch. Sure, you're inhaling and exhaling. I'm gonna hold here for a couple seconds. Good, drop both those legs down, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So we're laying on our side. Again, remember, try and move to the back of your mat. Then take your legs forward. Legs are still stacked, okay? And my supporting arm here. Flex your feet. Take that top leg up and take it forward and back. Forward and back, making sure your pelvis is not moving. And back, forward and back. You've got two more. Forward and back, forward and back. Good. Stack those legs. Turn that top leg up. We're going to go up with a pointed foot and down with a flex foot. So point your foot up, flex and down. Up, pointed, flex and down. Up, pointed, flex and down. Up, pointed, flex and down. Two more. Up, pointed, flex and down. Last one. Up, pointed, flex and down. Keep that foot flexed and turn out. We've got our little circles. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Now I forget what I did. Oh, top leg in front. Here we go. Lifting that bottom leg up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Two more. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Take both legs long. Bend those knees to do clams. Here we go. Open and close. Open and close. Core still nice and tight. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Now we're going to take those knees, dip them down to the floor, but I'm keeping my upper body up, and we're going to open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. You have two more. Open and close. Last one. Good. Go ahead and take your legs out nice and long, holding your back. Take that leg you were just working on top. Take that across your other knee. So your knees out to the side. Bring it in for your piriform stretch. Sure you're breathing. Good, drop that leg. Take your legs out nice and long. Take your arms out nice and long, just like you're gonna do a roll up. Don't worry, we're not. Bring your hands together. You're just gonna think about stretching as long as you can through those legs and through those arms. Hold it here. Good, we're gonna release those arms and take them out to the side and down. Sorry, I'm hitting my wall. Bend your legs, take your arms up, grab onto them here, take them back behind you. Stretch out nice and long. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Good, we're gonna come up to sitting. So what I want you to do is take your arms out to the side. Take one of those knees. Think about coming up towards your knee to come up and pull up. Good. All right. We are going to start with our feet together, legs out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. So just from here, we're just going to do some pelvis work. So my hands are just kind of resting on our knees. Doesn't matter if your knees are up here, down here, doesn't matter. You should have a nice long spine. But I like to tell my students when I have them actually in class, so you're my class, is think about a string being tied to the very knob in the back of your neck, going out the top of your head, and you never want that to bend. So you've got this nice long line. Good, so I want you from here, think about curling your spine forward, almost like a pelvic thrust, hollowing out, dropping your neck. Good, now tighten that core and sit up nice and tall. Not ballerina back, tall, okay? Curl it again, curl, hollowing out. Thinking about my pelvis and my body making a C curve. And sit up nice and tall. Good, we're gonna do that again. Curl it down. And sit up. 2 more times. Go ahead and curl. And sit up. Last one, curl. And sit up. Good. Grab a hold of your ankles or wherever you can go. Take a nice long back, stretch out. And release over. Now remember, Pilates is important. It's about stretching the muscles as well as strengthening them. This part of the class is just as important. Good. Kind of roll up through your spine. Take those legs out nice and long. I'm going to face you now, just so you can see me. So I'm going to have my legs kind of hip width apart. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Try not to grip in your thighs. If you are, just release them. Take your arms out nice and long to the side. I'm going to turn to the right. I'm going to reach my pinky to pinky. Hold it here. Stack the spine. Turn back to center. Turn to the opposite way. Pinky to pinky. Sit it nice and tall. Good, let's do that again to the right. Turn, pinky to pinky. Sit it nice and tall. The center. Left, pinky to pinky. Sit it nice and tall. Into the center. Go ahead and take one leg in. I want the other leg to be straight forward. The other leg's going to sit in. Okay, we're still sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to have our hands on our knees. Oh my God. Thighs. Nothing changes, everybody. I still can't talk. All right, now you're going to keep your foot flexed. This leg is relaxed. Okay, you're just going to walk your hands down your leg until you can't go anymore. When you're there, hold on, drop your head, and feel that stretch. If you can reach your foot, make sure you're pulling back on your toes so you are really flexing that heel, making sure you're getting an even bigger hamstring stretch. Hold it here. Make sure you're breathing. Good, walk your hands up. Just sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to switch legs. Take both legs out long, flex them. Take your opposite leg in. Still sitting up nice and tall, so no slumping. Okay. Walk those hands down. Wherever, oh my God, I can't take it anymore, then release over as much as you can. I'm a gripper on my thigh. So if you need to jiggle your thigh to try and relax it, that's okay. Make sure your head is down. I'll tell you when to come up. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere. Check your neck, check your shoulders, check your opposite leg that's bent. Try and release into it, sending your breath to where you're tightest. And walk your hands up. Okay, now we're gonna take both legs out. Do them at the same time, sitting up nice and tall. And we're gonna walk our hands down. Release that neck. Shake it or knot it. And come on up, walk those hands up. Good. Now we're gonna stack our legs to the side. We're gonna do mermaid. So again, if this is uncomfortable, you can do it with Z-sit. So one leg in front, one leg in the back. You can even have a wider stance if you need to. So whatever your body is comfortable with, okay? This is for you. You're not trying to impress anybody. Holding on to my ankle. Sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna take this arm and reach over to the side. Hold it here. Make sure you're getting a side stretch. You're not reaching forward or back. Take your fingertips, draw a rainbow in the ceiling. Take that arm down. Stay up nice and long and stretch the opposite arm. Take these top fingertips, draw a a rainbow on the ceiling, and come on up. I'm gonna swing our legs to the other side. So again, either do mermaid or do a Z-sit, doesn't matter. Your front leg, if you're like this and this is uncomfortable, it would be your bottom leg would come out in the front like this, okay? Grabbing onto that ankle, sitting up nice and tall. Take you the opposite arm, up and over. And breathe. Draw a rainbow. Take that arm down. Opposite arm is going to stretch over. If you can come down, like this feels better to me, it's up to you. Take that top hand, draw a rainbow. So it's coming up and over. Very good. All right, now we're gonna go into all fours. Don't worry, this isn't a workout, it's still a stretch. Let me fix my shirt. Okay. Nice and long. Think about, again, that little tie in the back going out your neck so that you have a nice long neck, stretching it out. Now we're gonna curl up like we're a cat or a cow, whatever. And extend up, but don't overextend your neck. And curl in. Look at that belly button. And curl up. Last one, curl in. And curl up. Go back to a neutral spine, and then we're gonna wag the tail. So you're gonna take your body, I'm going to the left first so you can see me. I'm gonna turn my body to the left, I'm gonna look towards my booty. Now I'm gonna go to the right, look towards my booty. Again to the left, again to the right. This is called wag the tail, as you can see. It's a funny one, but it's actually a good stretch. To the right, last set, to the left, to the right, come back neutral, sit back in a child's pose. Try and relax here. Check in with your breath, your neck, your shoulders. Breathe. Go ahead and come up. And sit up. We're going to stretch our arms. Just sit in a comfortable position. So we're going to take one arm across. We did work them. Take that same arm and behind, pull on that elbow if you can. And drop it, opposite arm, pull it across. Take it behind. Go ahead and release it. Nice. One last inhale. Exhale. Good job. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time.